brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
What's up, Truth Nation and all of those juicy jammers out there. You are now jamming with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And of course, I got my boy Ben jamming with me.
It's amazing.
And we got DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue at the 3rd Street Market Hall, y'all. And you want to know something else, Truth Nation out there? All the juicy jammers out there, we are not alone. Okay, Benjamin and I, we are not by ourselves. We might look like we by ourselves on the YouTube stream right now, and make sure you guys are tapped in on YouTube so you can hop into the chat. But we are joined by somebody who got the juice, y'all. And he got the wave. He's got the wave.
He's got the wave.
Okay, we riding the wave, right? We riding the wave. Pause. But what I was gonna say is, I knew that was coming. We with somebody who got the juice, who's riding the wave, who is the wave, who is all of that, and he is a friend to the show, a friend of the station. Y'all have heard him on here before. I'm talking about Wave Chappelle.
Yeah. What it do, man? What's up?
Yes.
Snap.
Love
so Wave Chappelle, before we get into you, because we have a lot to catch up on, we have to talk about this dope event that you are a part of today
Absolutely.
on the beach. I am talking about art Blaze.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, Arts Blaze, which is put on by Joy Engine. They announced their beach party series, Arts Blaze on the Beach, which is 4 free events featuring live entertainment and hands-on art activities at Bradford and South Shore. It is taking place today. Today is the very first day that it is going to be going on.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Arts Blaze.
Yeah, man, it's dope. It's kind of like you touched on. It's the first time that it's happening. You know what I mean? As we know, growing up in Milwaukee, there's not a lot of events that take place on like Bradford Beach.
I've
you know
never
what I'm
seen it. Never.
You could pull up and chill on the beach, but there's never I've never seen like an organized anything going on. And so this seems like the first of its kind. It's an event. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be food, vendors. They got a nice glow in the dark octopuses and all type of stuff. It gives off very festival vibes. And the stage is pretty big too. It's facing Lake Michigan, so it's going to be really, really dope for the performers and really dope for the people that's going as well.
What time do you perform today? Because you are going to be one of the artists.
Yeah. I'm kicking it off. I'm going to be on at 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
7 p.m. on Bradford Beach.
Absolutely.
Now, I am excited to see because apparently when I looked it up, they said it's squid. I keep calling it an octopus.
Oh, it's a squid?
It says it's a squid, which Ben Jammin, when we had told him and showed him the picture before, he was like, that is not an octopus.
I'll be honest. I actually, when you guys said there was going to be octopus down there, I really thought there was going to be real live octopus down there. I said this National Geographic. That's where my mind went to.
That would have been crazy.
When you guys showed me the picture, like I said, I didn't think it looked like an octopus at all. So it's a squid, huh?
Yeah, it's a squid. I guess it's a squid. That's what they're calling it.
No, regardless, either way it goes,
Right.
if it's a squid, octopus, Squidward, you know what I mean? It looked like it's gonna be a vibe. It glow in the dark.
It sounds trippy. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, too, I was gonna say I've never really been on the beach when it's like dark, when it's getting like late out.
Yeah.
So the fact that they keeping it open that late is dope too. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the event go to like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a party.
No, definitely, it's gonna be the next party at the lake because the Summerfest is the biggest party on the lake. But this is another big party that is gonna happen on the lake, and it's gonna be so cool to see the huge, inflatable, colorful squid all on the beach. So when y'all are driving down Lake Drive, you more than likely are gonna see these giant glow-in-the-dark squid, and you should just stop.
Yeah.
See Chappelle perform. There's also gonna be like food vendors.
Yep.
There's gonna be tie-dyeing out there, art, exactly. So it's just gonna be a great time, and I believe it's also family friendly.
Yes, very family friendly. So bring your kids, bring your family. You know what I mean? Bring your people and come see the wave on the beach. It makes sense.
Yeah, and I heard there's s'mores there too.
S'mores?
Yeah, bonfires, s'mores.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to be so much fun. And I am excited to see how it is all going to unfold. Because like you said, there aren't a lot of events that happen on Bradford Beach in this capacity.
Right. Yeah, I want to shout out Joy Engine too for just being innovative, being creative, and just giving us people in Milwaukee another outlet, you know what I mean? Something to do. And then also as artists, giving us another outlet to, be a part of, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Perform and share our skills and all of that. So
yes, all of the entertainment, all of the people who are artsy, who are creative, who just want to have a good time, bring your family out. I think it's going to be so dope. And this is just the first one, okay?
Yeah, it's going on a month.
Yes, it is going to continue like dang near until it looks like almost all summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be different Wednesdays. So today is the first one on July 10th from 3:30 to 10 p.m. at Bradford Beach. The next one is going to be July 31st. After that, August 7th, and then also August 21st. So make sure you guys look it up, okay? Go to joyengine.org if you want more information on it. Or you could just Google Joy Engine Arts Blaze.
Facts.
And just see what all is going to happen.
Yeah,
because
do
it's going to be
Googles.
lit.
Yeah.
They got Wave Chappelle. Come on now.
You dig?
It's going to be so fun. Ben, how do you feel about it?
No, it sounds amazing to me. Wave Chappelle, you performing here tonight. What do you expect to get out of this performance? Because all throughout the summer, you've been on the water.
Yeah, man. I think, it's crazy, right? Like, I did do a show on a boat.
On a boat.
I did a show on a boat. So this one is going to be...
And Summerfest.
Right, and I did Summerfest, which is right by the water. So, there's this thing going on, man. That's why I'm the wave, though.
It's
you know
the
what I mean?
wave.
I got to stay by the water. But it's going to be dope. This is my first time ever performing on a beach.
Yeah.
So it's going to feel like a movie, honestly. You know what I mean? You see the party movies like Project X or something like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Obviously, this is going to be family friendly, but still, it's going to be fire just seeing all the people in the sand playing. sand, all of that. Bring your beach balls and all of that, and we gonna rock out. I'm excited.
How do you plan to interact with the audience? It being on a beach, like is it people out there in the lake? They're gonna be able to see you perform.
Yeah. No, I definitely got
somebody's out there swimming.
You feel me? I got some tricks up my sleeve for sure. You know what I mean? I got some tricks up my sleeve. One that I can say, I don't even know if I told Z this yet, but I'm gonna have the crowd do a wave. We gonna do the wave. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a new installment to my shows because I've always wanted to do it, but I'm like I always want to wait for the right show, and this just feels right. Like you know what I mean? So
you know what?
That's fire. That's
actually extremely interesting, and it's kind of weird that you have never done that at a show and you're Wave Chappelle.
I know. I've always had the idea, but it's almost like basketball players. They'll have like a move that they want to do in game, but when you get in game, you just so locked in, you just forget to do it. So, but this one, I'm gonna make sure that I stop, take some time, and I'm gonna be like, yo, we have to, because we right by the water. We're gonna do a wave from left to right or right to left, however they want to do it. We gonna do it.
Man, you gotta get that sponsored.
Yeah, listen, come on.
I mean, because that can become signature to all your shows.
It's sponsored or presented by yada yada yada. That's fire.
And I think that's really good, especially during these times, because artists are trying to find new ways to interact with the crowd. So it's like a Beyonce pause moment. You know what I'm saying? When everybody used to do the what was the mannequin challenge?
Everybody on mute.
Boom.
You said mannequin challenge.
You remember the mannequin challenge?
Are you talking about in 2016?
We're talking about Ray Trimmer, where everybody was like,
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Beyonce
to mannequin challenge. So it was a little.
Those
confusing.
are different.
Well, I'm saying there's moments that artists create. Y'all just don't be understanding.
Bro, no, what's up with you and mannequins, bro?
There's moments that artists create signature to their show. So again, a Beyonce, the pause challenge, or whether
I know what you mean.
See,
I got you, bro. I'm with you, bro.
I think it was called the mute challenge, actually.
Whatever you want to call it, call it.
Get Beyonce's things right, okay? It is the Beehive.
Shout out Beyonce.
But it's gonna be so fun. Did you get to see the squid on the beach yet? Like, have you drove past it?
I've not seen it. I've seen a bunch of pictures, but I'm excited to see the squid in person. I'm pretty sure it's huge.
Yeah.
It glow in the dark, so hopefully I'm gonna stick around. So when it glow in the dark, I need a nice picture under the squid. You know what I mean? Or this octopus, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is, we can call it what we want. Just don't call it broke. Okay.
For real. That can be Squidward out there for real.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact. But I just love that it is family friendly once again. It is absolutely free, might I add.
Oh yeah, we gotta throw that in. We can't even leave that out. Listen,
Right,
everybody
free.
that's listening, the event is free. So again, invite all your peoples, whether they got it or they don't. It's free. So then, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely. So yes, y'all, make sure you check it out. Arts Blaze, put on by Joy Engine. It is going to be a blast. And make sure you go to joyengine.org so you can see more information. So you can look up, maybe they'll have the different food vendors and the dates and all that if you didn't catch it when I said it. Because it's going to be multiple dates. Wave Chappelle is on the one tonight. And what time is your show?
7 p.m. So make sure you're there before.
Yes, period. Okay, but we are going to keep you around, correct?
Let's do it. Y'all know I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all know I'm here.
Wade Chappelle's about to become the guest host on Jammin with Juice. We have a lot to discuss with him too, even outside of just music. We want to get your thoughts on some things in the industry and whatever. We're gonna keep it juicy for you, all right?
For sure.
So make sure y'all keep it locked here. It's Jammin with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel. The Republican National Convention countdown is on. The RNC is coming to our city next week, and the award-winning 1017 The Truth has you covered with everything you need to know. All of your favorite shows will be broadcasting and streaming live from the heart of the RNC in downtown Milwaukee from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. starting Monday, July 15th to Thursday, July 18th. Don't miss a moment of any of the action, heavy-hitting interviews, and any of the breaking news by tuning into The Truth all next week and streaming us live on YouTube. Milwaukee Black Talk.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
The Brewers Sunday Fun Day Bundle is your new way to brunch this summer. Get tickets, food, beverages, and parking for up to 15 people, starting at $62. Get yours at brewers.com/funday.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices, Milwaukee Black Talk. Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by American Family Insurance. Milwaukee Black Talk.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Double shift, how I put in work. Really on my job, they ain't on it, huh? Double shift, how I put in work. I'm really on my job, they ain't on it, huh? Yeah, I put my all in this shit. Double shift, how I put in work, so I'm really on my job, they ain't on it, how I'm on it. I put my all in this shit. They ain't really dedicated, they don't want it how I want it. Tell my dogs, get it how you live. Want it all, you get what you give. Don't we all wanna do it big? Yeah, we just wanna do it real big. Yeah, I'm talking big like a heavyweight. Flow so heavyweight, make the levee break. I'm plotting on $1 million when I meditate. The money stacking.
Welcome back, y'all. You are tuned in to Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. And I got Ben Jammin' with me. I wanted to say my boy, and then I said Ben, and it was just like
blurred together.
And what you were just listening to actually was Chappelle, who is in the stew with us. Okay, got the juice, got the sauce, and got the wave going.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I love that we were able to play that song because I like playing our local talent here too. Well, not necessarily just local, but you know, we got a thing.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been playing a lot of instrumentals and nice vibes, but I like actually hearing these artists on the radio. But we want to talk about you now.
Okay.
We want to talk about you because there is a lot to discuss about you since you have last been here. We already mentioned, you know, you on Summerfest and you on the boat that you were on. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like this summer has been going for you? How would you describe it?
This summer has been crazy. Honestly, this has probably been I think since 2016, probably my most successful summer for real. As far as just like shows, being active, the music is moving how it's moving. Mm-hmm. Everything is hitting at the same time. So it feels special for real. You know, Z will tell you we've been all over. You know what I mean? Since the start of the summer, we did tons of shows. Chicago. You know, went down south, came back. I got a sold out show coming up in Minnesota.
Whoa.
With this group called Atmosphere. That's really dope. Like you said, we did Summerfest. That's crazy. So many artists don't get to touch that stage. Mm-hmm. And I want to credit Summerfest too with just being intentional about getting a lot of artists from Milwaukee. local is cool, but a lot of us are from Milwaukee, but we also expand, you know what I mean? But just allowing people from Milwaukee to touch that stage, whether it's a 2 p.m. set, 6 p.m. set, either way it go, I noticed that each stage had some Milwaukee talent on it. So that's dope, you know what I mean? And I'm just glad to be a part of this kind of like renaissance that's been going on.
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about the renaissance? I think it's dope. I think it's yeah, I think the word that comes to mind is just special. You know what I mean? Because I can remember being in high school, being a freshman, and we'd be sitting at the table like, yo, you think of New York, you'd be like, oh, they got Jay-Z. You think of Atlanta, you know, they got tons of artists, Outkast, T.I., Ludacris, you know, you name it. You think of Chicago, oh, they got Chance the Rapper, Lil Durk, Chief Keef, Kanye West. You know what I mean? They have all these names that you could place as people that represent the city on a major level. And this is all conversations we were having in high school. And we would always think, yo, who's our guy in Milwaukee? Who's that person? And now you fast forward, it's not just one person. It's more so like just this multitude of artists that are doing it, hitting on all cylinders at the same time. And I think it's dope. It's just super dope to see. And it's all different styles. You know what I mean? You got these guys that do whether it's street music, low-end music, my style of music, just barring up or whatever. We all just doing our thing, and it's really dope to see.
Who would you say in the city is making motion? Like top 5 right now?
Top 5 Milwaukee artists. People from the city.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to listen.
It's too many to name.
I was going to say it's a lot of people to name, so I'll shout out a few names. I ain't going to do a top 5 because I ultimately feel like I'm the best rapper in the world, not just Milwaukee.
I don't know. You got competition with Ben Jammin.
We'll have to have a cipher up here.
You know what I'm saying?
You're in my studio now.
That's cool. Listen, I'm always down to put my theory to the test because I feel like I could.
What you saying later on? We gonna have a rap battle, bro?
That's cool. Whatever you want to do.
God damn it, let's do it.
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm really
freestyle right now.
I'm a samurai. You know what I mean? I do this for real. But
you do it for fake.
I'm a fake artist up here. Yo, I just talk on radio.
Nah, I love it though. I love it. But yeah, man. Nah, shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man. One dude in particular I want to shout out is I met Steve the Stoner over the weekend at Summerfest.
Oh, you just met him?
Yeah, he's a real genuine dude, and I just want to salute him, man. He's very genuine. His energy is for real. It's not like fake. You know what I mean? His grind is crazy. He embodies Milwaukee to the core. You know what I mean? Like if you had to explain a Milwaukee person to somebody that's not from there, like bro, it embodies it. You know what I mean? But he was just real encouraging, you know what I mean, and real encouraging to me after seeing my set. You know what I mean? He didn't have no reason to have to do that, but he did it just because he was inspired by what he saw me do, and just pulled up to me and shared some words of encouragement, and just showed me some love. You know what I mean? And he didn't have to do that, so I just wanted to shout him out, man. He's super dope.
Now we need to get him up here.
No, for sure.
Y'all gotta have him. Y'all gotta have him.
I want to go back to what you said earlier a little bit about it being so many different styles of music coming out of Milwaukee. It's not just one sound. Do you think that hurts or helps put us on a national spotlight?
I think it helps. I think it helps because there is a core sound, right? So we lead with our core sound. We have our culture has created a sound, right? Now the name of the genre has changed over the years. Some people call it jacking music, whack music, low end music, whatever you want to call it. There's a sound. It's the claps. It's the low end drums. You know what I mean? That's Milwaukee's sound. Cultural sound. And then around that you have all these different sub sounds. You know what I mean? You have what I do, which is more of like a national sound or East Coast type of vibe, but all of that in one with the cultural sound leading the way. I think that just sends us through the roof. You know what I mean? That sound is what's going viral on TikTok. That's what you see all the dance moves done to. And I want to say shout out to Bankhead, who's no longer here, but he's also a pioneer of that sound. You know, what it looked like, what it sound like, you know what I mean? And Munch Lauren too, because he brought the claps in. He's somebody that brought the claps to the production. You know what I mean?
Big money.
Yeah, from what I seen growing up, you know what I mean? Going to house parties and hearing their music played and all of that.
Both of them definitely were the pioneers of what the Milwaukee culture kind of is when it comes to the rap scene, the dance scene, like just the jacking scene, like the just fun vibes and of just us. And I actually saw a post. I am blanking on her name. My goodness. But she hosts this Instagram page called Always Black. Yeah. And she was describing how Milwaukee, the sound that's going national right now with like the JPs, the Big Franks, and Certified Trapper, stuff like that. We're more goofy. Right. And people kind of on the outside have a problem with us being kind of goofy because they don't take us seriously, quote unquote. Right. But I just feel like that's just us. Like the Milwaukee vibe to me, and the Milwaukee culture, the Milwaukee characteristic of the people there, we are goofy individuals. For sure. And that's not a bad thing. Yeah. And I think also that's what the culture represents. That's what it represents. Yeah. You know what I mean? And not to say that's what all of us do, but if you look, if somebody says, yo, what's the Milwaukee sound? That's where it is. You know what I mean? Now, people do all type of stuff around it. It's just like, the example I like to use is like Kendrick Lamar is a great example, right? If you look at LA, if you go to LA sounds the culture sounds different from Kendrick. Like if you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, that's very true. Versus you listen to what's the Regulate and Warren G and all these people. There's a specific sound there. Or even now up to date, you got people like YG, Blueface, all the DJ Mustard stuff. Sounds very different from what Kendrick usually does. But that's where the balance is, right? You have the cultural sound, and then you have people who do a different sound around it, and then eventually it mixes. Is that where you see yourself at? I was just about to bring it full circle. That's where I feel like I am. That's my place in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like I've dibbled and dabbled with the sound, and I'm still mastering that sound, but I also do my own style too. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, I'm the gap. You know what I mean? I'm the bridge. Yeah. You're the wave. Yeah, there you go. No, for sure, because I definitely, the song that you're promoting now on TikTok and on Instagram actually has those Milwaukee claps in it. So I was going to say, what inspired you to want to do that? Because is that one of your first songs with those claps? It's not the first one. It's the first one that I felt confident enough to put it out. Because it feels it's like perfect. It's like the perfect balance of me and then also the cultural sound of Milwaukee. But what inspired me to do it was a couple things. I just felt like it was a good time. I got a lot of eyes on me right now. I feel like a lot of people are paying attention to me. I'm having a moment for sure from like 2023 to right now, and I'm like, man, I gotta represent my city and do me, but I also gotta, I gotta make them feel me and feel like they're a part of what I'm doing. So one, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it. Two, again, I just wanted to kind of pay homage to my friend Bankhead, you know what I mean? Because when I see all these guys doing their thing, the JPs, the Big Franks, and all that stuff, I always feel like I'm like, man, Bank would be so proud to see, how far the sound is going, you know what I mean, and where everything is going, and so I just wanted to be intentional about that and just paying homage, you know what I'm saying, and I just want to have fun too, you know what I mean? It's summertime, and I never really dropped one of them joints that just take over the summer, so I was like, why not? I hit Man and Beats like, yo, I sent them all the legendary like Milwaukee songs, you know what I mean? And he was like, some inspiration. Yeah, he's like, all right, bet I got it. And then, we locked in. So that song is called Shake. It's not out yet, but it's coming soon. And I got tens of thousands of videos ready to just constantly post until it drops. So I'm excited for it to drop. That feels like one of them ones that you're gonna have to make a music video to. Oh, for sure. I gotta do it. I gotta do the whole 9 with that one. Like I really gotta. It's gonna be a single. It's like the single. Yeah, get all of Milwaukee out there. Yeah, get all of Milwaukee out there. Because I wanted to ask you a question. What's up? So in regards to when we're talking about artists here in Milwaukee that are popping, some artists seem to have more of a black demographic that comes out to their shows. Yeah, yours seems to be, you mess around with a lot of the white folks, bro. Well, why do you think that, like, you have garnered more of like a white audience? Well, couple things. Well, one, I want to say I personally feel like my crowds be mixed, but I do feel what you're saying. Just optics. No, I understand. I think that my music is definitely more
it's not regional. It's more national vibe. You know what I mean? I bring in a lot of different elements in my music. So there's like, you know, sometimes you might hear guitar, sometimes you might hear a sample. The style of rap I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm not always necessarily rapping about what's going on in the streets. Sometimes I'm rapping from a conscious standpoint. I rap from a standpoint of talking about what's going on in the world. I touch on a lot of different subjects. So I feel like I can, a lot of different people relate to what I'm talking about, not just black people. You know what I mean? People all over.
Interesting.
And so, you know, I think they feel invited. You know what I mean? A lot of times they feel invited to come to the shows and want to buy tickets and listen to the music. You know what I mean?
No, because I mean that's the type of people you kind of want to, you know, cater to in a sense, right? Because and I'm not just making this about white people or anything, but ultimately when you are an artist that plans to be majorly successful, you need a white audience. And some people in the hip hop community be like, "Oh, I just want all black people out here. I want to be in front of black crowds. I need to make certain I got the black support." However, you decided to diversify your portfolio, right? Yeah. And be like, you know what, I'm going to reach out to more people than just one demographic, and I think that's important.
Yeah, I feel like if I was a person running a label, I would say you want everybody. You know what I mean? We want to shoot for everybody. You know, because I definitely, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I definitely relate more. You know what I mean? I want my music to touch black people for real. Yeah. When I talk about experiences that I've been through, just growing up. You know what I mean? Growing up on the north side, being locked up, or what I had to do to get to where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm speaking from a black perspective. You know what I mean? But again, I think it's the way that I do it that is becomes relatable to everybody. You know what I mean? Because I'm also motivating. I'm trying to motivate people to just get through life and be great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And everybody can relate to that, whether you green, blue, white. You know what I mean?
Doesn't
black.
matter.
Yeah.
An alien.
Yeah, exactly.
A
you know
wave.
What I mean? Yeah, a fish.
A squid.
A squid. Shout out to squid. But yeah, man, I feel you though. I definitely feel that. Like when I see my shows, there is very diverse.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to word it. It's very diverse. Do you feel like more artists would want, well, like how would you suggest for someone to diversify their audience a little bit more? Because I feel like there aren't a lot of artists here in Milwaukee who have a huge diverse audience. It's either one side or the other side. So how would you suggest for somebody to kind of diversify it so they can expand?
Yeah, I would. My suggestion would always be marketing. You know what I mean? One is marketing. How you market it, where you market it, is always part of it. You know what I'm saying? If I had a product and I only ran my commercials on BET, you know what I mean? Then of course my product would, you know, be bought by the demographic that watches that channel. But if I market my product on multiple channels, you know what I mean, all over, then now I'm touching multiple demographics. So, you know, you bring that to music. It's like, you know, don't just be on YouTube. Don't just market your stuff on Facebook. Be everywhere. You know what I mean? Be on Twitter, be on Instagram. Exactly. And then the second part, I would just say substance too. Substance matters. You know what I mean? If we get on songs talking about, you know, certain things that only relate to, you know, a very specific demographic, then that's what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? But if you can find a clever way to be you and expand your substance at the same time, then possibility is endless with who you can reach. You know what I mean?
Man, I feel like people struggle to be just themselves now.
For sure.
Like authenticity to me always wins.
Yeah.
However, you got a lot of people trying to be fake authentic, and it just does not work out. And it's almost, I don't know if it's me where I could just kind of see it from a mile away. I'd be like, oh, that is fake authentic right there. Like that's not really who you are.
Yeah.
Not you, but
no,
you know,
no. I feel you. I agree though. I feel you. I'm with you. And I think part of that is, you know, how heavily we have to, when I say we, like artists, how heavily we as artists have to rely on social media and the algorithm. A lot of times people, you know, try to sell an image, or everybody's always trying to sell. Yeah. And that's the issue. You know what I mean? I think everybody's just trying to crack the algorithm, and sometimes all it takes is just being 100% who you are. You know what I mean? Just being authentic. But, you know, it takes a special person to be able to create and stay authentic. You know what I mean?
Because a lot of people don't even know themselves to be authentic.
Right.
So it's like you over here, especially with social media now, and people are comparing themselves, and they're just like, man, I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. Sometimes I catch myself questioning, like, dang, why I can't do this or why I don't have that. And I have to check myself. Yeah. You know, so you do got a lot of people who don't know themselves, who are just looking at everybody else trying to be them, when it's like, no, you got to figure out who you are and just be yourself, and it'll work for you. I feel like that is what's coming back, actually, because even in the midst of people who are being fake authentic, you got people like a Steve the Stoner here in Milwaukee, or even I would say JP. He seems like he's himself all the time. You seem like you are yourself. So LaRussell, love LaRussell. He for sure seems like he's himself.
Yeah, just be yourself. I think you'll
Ben is himself.
Always.
You know? I also think though it's a security thing, man. Some people feel, some people will be like, yo, this is the thing. A lot of people are willing to do anything to get everything.
Be at the Diddy parties.
And you can't approach it like that. You can, but that's a dark road. I wouldn't, if I can't do it my way, you know what I mean? I'm straight.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go, though. Like, you know, I think especially because of where we are right now musically, when we talk about artists trying to figure out new rollouts, I think one day everybody will be just like Tech Nine. Like, everybody will mirror the blueprint Tech Nine had laid out. Because even when I'm talking about like the white crowds, like, bro, Tech Nine doesn't get played on radio, right?
Nah, but he's up.
He's up. He's up. I'd much rather be a Tech Nine than any Blueface baby, you know.
But you know that's hard though, bro. That's the thing. Huh? So that's the only reason I don't blame the people that kind of go out and become characters and do all the I don't blame them. I don't blame them because
I do.
I feel you.
Selling poison to our people.
The Tech Nine, the Russell way, like it's hard, bro. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm with it. I'm down to take the stairs, but it's longer. It's hard, bro. It is. You get a lot less support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you doing it brick by brick for real. Whereas like the other way, there's like these sped up ways of doing it.
Especially when you have like kids.
Right.
You have other responsibilities.
Listen,
you know, you got to sacrifice in a different way, you know, when you are trying to take the stairs route.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, I just don't blame them. Like I said, I feel you. I definitely would much rather see people do it, you know, the authentic way. But I don't blame people who get it the other way because, like I said,
become a 69 God in the midst of it all.
Hey, man.
I mean, I guess I would just blame people who dang it, who sell out. That's a difference for me. If you doing something for the money and it's not harming nobody, that's a little different. Like you wanted to take the label route because they was gonna push your music, okay. But if you gotta sell out in order to do it, that's what I don't. It's not the same. We not gonna get into this conversation. But anyway, you guys, keep it locked here. We got Wave Chappelle in the building. Rapper. What else would you're
dad.
Oh yes, we got to talk about you being a dad.
Yeah.
He's many things, okay, but he is gonna stay here, and you are gonna stay here as well, because you're gonna keep it locked, because it's Jammin' with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
One call, that's all, with Gruber Law Offices. If you or a loved one is ever injured in an accident, you need to contact Gruber Law Offices because they will simply stand up for you and they will take the burden off your shoulder. They focus on the legal aspect so you as their client can truly focus on healing. Get with the law firm that you know is a winning law firm that has been delivering results for the people of Wisconsin, serving the people of Wisconsin for 35 plus years. They are one of the largest personal injury law firms in the Midwest, and you know they have results that truly speak for themselves. And remember, when you make that one call, that's all, the Gruber Law Offices, they provide the best care, the best service, the best representation because it is their priority, and there is no fee to call, consult, or to retain them as a law firm, and you pay absolutely no fee until they win your case. Call them today at 414-276-6666. That's 414-276-6666 is one call. That's all with Gruber Law Offices.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
We're at a turning point in Milwaukee's political history as we go towards the end of this year and into 2025. The choices we make now will have a lasting impact on our city in the future. The impending financial difficulties necessitate a cooperative strategy that unites every aspect of our society to create long-term fixes. There has never been any question about the tenacity and the spirit of Milwaukeeans, and it is this strength that we need to utilize more than ever. Our future depends on creative problem solving, utilizing cross-border alliances, and being dedicated to making sure that all Milwaukeeans' voices, especially those of the historically marginalized, are acknowledged and heard during the policymaking process. Prioritizing equitable development will ensure that long-standing imbalances are addressed and economic growth will benefit all Milwaukee citizens. You know, it's essential to make investments in Milwaukee's public services, infrastructure, educational systems in order to both prevent the budget crisis and create a more robust and energetic city. Now, as we traverse these obstacles, let us never forget that our community is our most valuable resource. And by working together, we can overcome any challenge and create a future that embodies Milwaukee's greatest qualities, which are resilience, being inclusive, and being a successful city.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Yeah, ayy, yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Started from the bottom, how we end up on top. Off top, she come through, make it pop. Came through with the game, we gon' need a whole lot. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Started from the bottom, how we end up on top. Off top, she come through, make it pop. Came through with the game, we gon' need a whole lot. Ayy, yeah, and I'm never gon' stop. Pull up big wheels, might cause a roadblock. Glued to the ceiling, we forever on top. Zero gravity, how we never gon' drop. Yeah, it's a winner side, it's a loser side. Either way it go, you know you gotta choose a side. And if you sticking in the middle, move aside, cause we coming through, big boy, yeah, super size. Andre the Giant.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Jammin' with Juice. I gotta let y'all know that life is better with American Family Insurance because their home policies help protect your dreams and come with peace of mind. Save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance, get a quote from an agent at amfam.com. Products not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. I'm excited that we're back. I'm excited that we're back. I'm Noni Juice. That has been jamming over there.
Amazing.
DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, who is actually the DJ for our guest today who got the juice. I'm talking about Wave Chappelle.
You're
in the building. Okay.
I'm here.
Boom. What we doing?
So, quick question.
Go ahead.
Did Kendrick win or not?
Yes, Kendrick Lamar won. Kendrick Lamar won the battle with Drake.
However, based off of what? Wait. Based on what? Based on what?
Yeah, based on what? What he won?
Let me expand.
Why did he win?
I'm about to, and that's what I'm about to expand on.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar won the battle against Drake. However, he did not win because he was the better rapper. In my opinion, I believe that he won because he was more strategic. I think he won because the things that he was mentioning was more of a punchline and a joke for the internet. And if you win nowadays, rap battle was different back then. Nowadays, if you win the internet, you win because it's all about people want the jokes. People don't care about the skill. It's not about any of those things. It's about what's funny. It's about the jokes, and it's about the strategy. So I do believe that Kendrick had a better strategy. The way that even the way that he was dropping the song drop sequence.
It was masterful.
It was clever.
It was Art of War.
But again,
it was Sun Tzu.
Right. But again, my main point, and again, I always say, in my opinion, he was not the better rapper. He didn't rap the best.
Why don't you think that?
Because when I listen to, my favorite songs from the two is Euphoria. My favorite song from Kendrick out of the in the beef. See, he got the bias. You got the crazy bias going on. I'm speaking from an objective standpoint. You know what I mean? I rock with both of them. I got both of them as 1 and 2 as right now. But Kendrick's Euphoria was dope. I feel like when Drake did Family Matters, the rapping, the flows, the punchlines, just everything was just a tad bit more clever and critical, you know what I mean, than what I heard from Kendrick. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Wave. All right, because everybody here, all the Juicy Jam is listening. I thought at one point it was a tie. All right, when Euphoria came out, I was like, okay, right now it's a tie. And my reasoning behind it was because personally, I thought the AI diss with Pac and Snoop, I thought that was one of the most creative things that anybody could do, especially in this time and day. So I was like, okay, Drake, and then he also had the push-up. So those two compared to Euphoria, at that point, I believed it was a tie. All right, and then when Family Matters came through, I personally didn't know how Kendrick was finna come back. I thought it might have just been in the grave for that man. I'm not gonna lie, because Family Matters, I still bang that today. All right, there's still lines that I go back and I'm like, oh, that's what this man was talking about. Like when he talked about oh snap, maybe I'm Prince and maybe you're actually Mike. That line, I was like, man, that was crazy. But ultimately, after Kendrick Lamar came back with the Meet the Grams, and then came back with the They Not Like Us, he ended up winning. Mm-hmm. But you say it's all just because strategy, though.
I do believe
not because he was the better rapper.
No, I don't believe he was the better rapper. No, I think again, if you listen back to all the diss records, I wasn't necessarily impressed with Meet the Grams. I wasn't impressed, and I also think that it kind of shouldn't even count because all of the information that was given on there wasn't necessarily true.
Which one shouldn't count?
Meet the Grams, where he goes.
What about Family Matters?
He talks about his daughter.
Where he talks about the daughter and all of that type of stuff.
Family Matters was Drake.
Family Matters hit because specifically the middle part. The first part was cool. That was cool. That was like the build up.
When he said the weekend.
But the middle part. Also, I give Drake a lot of points because in real life, right? In real life, if I see somebody in a park and he's fighting 6 people, there's 6 people jumping this one dude. And the one dude is like, he hit this dude, then he go hit this dude, and he go hit this dude. I'm giving him points for that. But for whatever reason, Drake was docked points for quote unquote focusing on too many people. But at the end of the day, the first shot that was fired, there was 3 people on the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's another song that drops with multiple people on the song. So I'm like, yo, he get points off top for responding to everybody. He didn't duck no smoke.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And so again, in real life, if there's a fight, we gonna be like, yo, bro, handled his biz.
So Wave, I have a question
Still
for
got
you.
knocked out though.
Because I this whole time, I ain't gonna lie to you, like the entire beef situation the last few months,
yeah.
I have been on Kendrick's side. And I'm still on his side.
Right, the world is. Everybody's on that side.
But
the beef is over.
But
I always thought he was a better rapper than Drake.
Why do you think Drake stopped having comebacks?
He got
because
old.
He said it on his last one because it wasn't about the rest of the beef wasn't about who's the better rapper. He said it like, yo, now you're making it, you turning it into this weird angle. You know what I mean? They call him a pet. He's talking about, it became almost like, it was like, who got the most tea? Who could spill the most tea? That's not a rap battle. He's like, yo, you're a pedophile. Oh, you hit your woman. Oh, you did this. You got a daughter. You know what I mean? It's not about the bars no more. It's more about who's spilling the most tea. And I feel him. I would have been out too. Like, I don't want to pull up to a battle and you know what I mean? It's cancel wars. What we doing? You know what I mean?
That's not spoken like a true warrior. He said he was a war general. That's what he said.
What are you talking, bro?
Said I'm a war general.
But with you though,
you can't have it both ways, though. That's not
I just want to say
that's
something.
not warlike stuff, bro.
So you need to know
that's
when to
whack.
lose.
If you feel like you the number one top artist, rapper, whatever in the world, I don't think you should back down from any challenge, whether you ain't got the tea for it or whatever. Like, you better come up with something. Like, you better figure it out. If you claiming you the best in the game, I don't care. You don't bow out like that. You don't do that. So you saying you would do that if you was in a battle and you feel like it's getting like twisted to the left, you would just
I'm
drop
be like,
it?
bro, you making it weird. I'm gonna be like, bro, you not. That's like, again, when you're boxing. Okay, let's say a street fight. Let's say we fighting. All right, man up, right? Man up, fist to fist, let's get it. But when you start doing, I don't know, when you making it weird, bro, like, don't nobody want to. I'll be like, bro, I'm good, I'm straight, I'm cool. I'll be like, yo, I proved that I'm nice already. Now you bringing in the gossipy stuff, all of that, and you already know how the internet goes.
But I feel as though Drake, we got a break and we're going to come back and do some more, but I feel like with Drake saying he fed that information to Kendrick, that's being kind of gossipy himself.
They both start doing that.
But I'm saying he's participating in the tea, and now he wanted to stop.
And then on the last one, he was like, yo, I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it no more.
Because he lost.
He lost. It was over.
I said he lost. Y'all acting like I didn't say he lost.
That's true.
No, he did. He definitely lost. But
he did not lose because he didn't rap good. He lost because of all the tea.
Nah, he lost because he didn't have
wait, hold on. We got to take a pause. We have to pause for the cause. We're going to wrap up the show with a bow on the other side, y'all. We got more with Chappelle on the other side. Make sure you keep it locked here. Jammin with Juice.
Like, that's not.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel. The Truth Family Fest is back. The award-winning 1017 The Truth is proud to announce our second annual Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th at Riverside University High School in Milwaukee. We are bringing the community together for a family festival that will have something for everyone. There will be live music, delicious food, healthcare resources, and a backpack school supply giveaway. The Truth Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank and sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools, Gruber Law Offices, Erie Insurance, and American Family Insurance.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Connie's Compassionate Care is a Wisconsin Medicaid Badger Care Plus benefit program designed to help pregnant women retain the support and services needed to have a healthy baby, from medical appointments, transportation, and health education support. So, if you or anyone you know can benefit from our agency, call 414-550-7521 to speak with Lasagna. Connie's Compassionate Care has got you covered.
This is Jammin with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Look, Hey, I'm in a whole nother energy zone. I drop heat, but they sleep on it like memory foam. I touch down and celebrate like I ain't been here before. Take it to the top and make sure that my can go.
Behind every minority and woman-owned business is a dream, and sometimes growing that dream takes extra funding. The Associated Bank Community Uplift Loan Program is here to turn your business dreams into reality. Apply online and get up to $50,000 in as little as one business day. With competitive rates and more accessible credit score requirements, we're making it easier than ever to fuel your company's growth. Let us uplift your business your business with the support it deserves. Visit AssociatedBank.com/uplift to learn more. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC. Equal housing. Linda. That is Wave Chappelle in the back, y'all, and he is still joining us right now. We only got like 2 minutes left. We gonna have to bring you back on or do a podcast or something because this conversation cannot be over with. All right, like it just can't be because your take on it is so interesting to me.
I think I'm looking at it through a real lens.
But when you first heard like that, bro, I remember your story. You was like, "Oh my God, this is like the
I told
best."
you, I love both of these guys.
That beat was crazy.
I'm a combination of both, so I'm objective. I'm truly objective.
Because for me, I'm just gonna say, for me, it's all skill. And me personally, I feel like Kendrick is more skilled, more so because it seems as though Drake and this is not a bad thing, bro. This is not a bad thing. But Drake, it seems like he has a machine to help him with a lot of stuff. Not everything. That is not true. Everything. It was not everything. So let me get that straight.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, real quick. We got like a minute.
Skill wise, J. Cole better than both.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to end it there.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man.
We definitely gonna have to keep this conversation going another time. But let's shout out your event one more time real quick tonight, Bradford Beach.
Yes. Art Blaze, Bradford Beach. Catch me 7 p.m. It's gonna be very, very wavy. I do have a project dropping in the summer, so be looking out for that. And boom.
Yeah, y'all. Okay, this was so fun, and I'm so glad you could come. You know, it was too long. You have a podcast. I was gonna say you need a podcast.
I need to use it more.
Shout it out real quick. We got like
I got a podcast called The Show on River West Radio. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Make sure you tap into Wave Chappelle. He always bringing the wave, I guess, riding the wave.
Know that.
You could come to our show tomorrow, our 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
On what?
Yeah,
for sure. It's like a whole hour. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tapping into Jammin' with Juice today. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Now sip on that. Tori Lowe Show is up next.
Truth Nation, it is Denise Thomas.
And Telly Hughes.
From Truth Be Told with DT and Telly. And guess what?
What is that, DT?
Our Truth fans can now watch and stream us live every day, Telly.
Wait a minute, Denise. Let me make sure I got this thing right. Our amazing and incredible Truth fans can go to 1017thetruth.com, click the Watch Live link, and watch me and you do our thing live from YouTube and Twitter every morning?
Yes, Telly, that is exactly right. So now they can watch you almost lose your black card every Friday during our Truth Telling Hit segment.
Come on now. You know I'm never losing my black card. But Truth Nation, you gotta tune into